Ma has broken her leg, and Sis has died of dysentery. So one of the first games I remember being able to play at school was this game called Oregon Trail. It was an educational game designed by the Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium. It's not a surprise I got to play because I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, so all the schools really got a discount on this. It was written originally for the Apple II and then later ported to DOS. And I wanted to show off this DOS version of the game so you can see what it was like. There's a lot of text in it, so we're going to kind of skip over some of the texty parts and kind of get into the game itself. But I encourage you to download it and give it a try because it really is interesting to learn all the different facts about the American pioneer time. So let's take a look at the game right now. So here I've got Oregon, and I'm going to go ahead and run the program, which is just Oregon. And so there's a logo for the Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium. And this is 1988 to 1991, and that implies that this is the DOS version of the game because I seem to recall that the Apple version was done in the 70s. So here we have the main menu for Oregon Trail. We can just jump right into the game with number 1. We can do 2 to learn about the trail. And by the way, there's a lot of text there, so I'm not going to do that. We can also see the top 10. So if we've played this game before, we can kind of see who's done the best. We can turn sound off, and that, by the way, is an important feature because this game doesn't have so much sound and music as it makes buzzes and beeps. So that can be a little bit of a distraction. So FYI, you're going to be hearing probably some weird noises here. Let's go ahead and jump right into the game, and we'll do that with number 1. And I don't have a saved game, so we'll just say no, I don't have a saved game. Continue. So this had some different roles that you could play. So we could play a banker, and there's different trade-off pros and cons. The banker has more money, but obviously will have fewer skills. The carpenter, the farmer, they have less resources to start with, but they're more, so there's more flexibility there. But let's go ahead and jump right into 4 and kind of see what the differences are in those players. So obviously it says here, if you're a banker, you're going to have more money for supplies than a carpenter or a farmer might. But of course, you're going to get more points if you're able to finish it as, for example, a farmer or a carpenter, because you don't have that boost at the beginning of the game. So what do I want to be? Well, let's make it easy on myself. We'll start out as a banker and start with more money. So I have a party that I now need to assign names to. So you can see we got 5 characters on screen, sort of a ma and a pa, and then these 3 kids. So what names am I going to use? Let's use I don't know, the leader. Let's call that person Mal or Malcolm. The second one we'll call that person Zoe. Another one we'll call the boy Wash. And then the 2 girls will be let's say Kaylee and River. And are those names correct? Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and go with those. So here we go. It's 1848, and your jumping off place for your Oregon Trail is Independence, Missouri. And so you need to decide what month you're going to leave. Now, this is a big deal because if you leave you can see here in the asking for advice, if you leave too early or if you leave too late, there's some pros and cons. So kind of when do you want to leave? It's like, how long do you think this trail is going to take to go along? So let's pick a month in here. Let's start off in April. Now we should go ahead and buy some equipment and supplies. I've got $1,600, which is quite a lot. And I don't have to spend it all right now because you will have opportunities later to stop at a fort or something. You can buy more supplies there. So let's go ahead and stop off at Matt's General Store and buy some stuff. So he's suggesting that we should certainly start with a team of oxen to pull our wagon, and we need to have some clothing. So let's go ahead and start with that. And we need to have some food and ammunition because we're going to need to hunt some things, for food later on, and some spare parts because you will pop a wheel off of your wagon or an axle or something like that. So let's buy some oxen, and he's going to give us some advice as we go. So we'll do 1 to buy some oxen. So there's 2 oxen and a yoke. He recommends at least 3 yoke. We've got Let's go with 4 yoke. So let's go with 4 yoke, and then we'll have some extras. God forbid any of our oxen die along the way. Let's buy some food. So he's recommending 200 pounds of food for each person in your family. We've got 5, so you're going to need, you know, flour, sugar, bacon, coffee. 20 cents a pound. So how much food do you want? And by the way, there are a little bit of math problems going on here, which I kind of like. So if you're an elementary school student, this is math that you can absolutely do to try to work it out. So if we need 200 pounds of food per person, and I've got 5, that should be 1,000 pounds of food. Let's start with, let's go a little bit higher. Let's go with 1,100 pounds of food. Clothing. Oh yeah, we need to buy some clothing. You need warm clothing for the mountains. So at least 2 sets of clothes per person. I've got 5 people. That would imply 10 sets. But let's go with a little extra. Let's always pick some extra here. So we'll go with 12 sets of clothes. And then ammunition. Yeah, buy ammunition for our gun. So we get 20 bullets in a box. And let's go. Can I go with like 10 boxes? Is that too many? Let's go with 10 boxes. And then spare parts. So we should get some spare parts. We need the wagon wheel, wagon axle, wagon tongue. So well, let's go with some spare wagon wheels. Let's get like 3 wagon wheels, and we'll get 2 axles, and we'll get 2 tongues. And I think we are now ready to go. So let's go ahead and hit space, and good luck. There's that awesome noise I mentioned. It's not so much music as it is buzzing and beeps. Let's go ahead and continue on our trail. Well, actually, let's look at our map first here. Number 3. And so that's the map that we're going on. Oregon is in the upper west part, the northwest part of the United States. And that's across the mountains. So let's, and what you're seeing here obviously is the map, and it's got the finish line. The reason it looks a little low is because we're looking at the upper northwest part of the country. So it is actually the upper northwest part. So let's go ahead and space to continue, and we're going to continue on the trail. So we'll do 1, and 102 miles to the next river crossing. So it's space. You can see with little animations where a little oxen sort of twiddle along. All right. Ooh, one of the oxen is injured. Oh gosh, that's not good. Well, let's hit space to size up situation. Do I want to look around? No, I think we'll be brave. I think we're okay. All right, so river is 624 feet across. It's 4 feet deep in the middle. Let's caulk up our wagon and float it across. We could take a ferry as well. Let's take a ferry. Let's do 3. Let's do ferry. And he says it's going to charge me $5, and then it's going to have to wait 6 days. Sure. It's still only the beginning of our trip. We'll try that, and we made it. And hopefully that gave our the one oxen a little bit of time to rest up. So now we got 82 miles to the next river crossing, and there we are. Oh, we lost ourselves on the trail, so we lost 2 days. So this is kind of the thing. It's like, you know, as you hit these different obstacles in the game, you're going to lose some time, and that's why picking your starting time was important, because you're going to be losing time all the way along to your trip to Oregon. So we're going to hit enter to size of the situation. Things are looking pretty good. Ooh, where are we on the map? 3. Does it show us on the map? Doesn't show us on the map. All right, let's go ahead and continue on the trail. And I'm at the Big Blue River crossing. Take a round. I don't think I need to take a look around yet. So no, I think I'm good. It's 3 feet deep in the middle. You know what? We can cross that. Yeah, let's go ahead and ford the river. Ooh, it's too deep to ford. Oh gosh, really? Oh no. Oh no, terrible. I thought 3 feet I'd be able to cross that. And apparently not. Oh, I feel so bad. All right, let's try that again. I'm at Fort Kearney. Want to look around? Sure, let's take it. Yeah, there's that awesome noise again. That's 1991 calling. All right, so let's check our supplies. How are we on our supplies? We lost some things, so we probably should buy another axle and some bullets. And let's replace our oxen if we can. So let's. Can I buy anything here? Continue on trail, check supplies, look at map, change pace, change food rations, stop to rest. Oh, attempt to trade. There we go. Let's try to trade. Ooh, buy supplies. There we go. 9. So I need to buy some oxen. And let's buy 2 more oxen. And let's buy another wagon wheel. 4. I'm full up on wagon wheels. All right then. And let's buy some food. Always good to have food around. Let's buy 10 pounds of food. I don't know how much that is, but let's go for that. And what else was I missing? Was I missing clothing? So let's buy 2 sets of clothing. And that's probably it. So let's go ahead and leave the store, and we're going to continue on the trail. Here we go. 250 miles to Chimney Rock. Doot, doot, doot. Oop, I lost the trail. Let's press enter to size of the situation, right? So there it is. Things are still good. Let's go ahead and continue on the trail. Ooh, let's hunt for food. So here's the hunting mechanism. So I can use the arrow keys to look around, and space to fire the rifle, and I can also walk around if I need to. The enter key. Let's go ahead and try hunting. Oop. Wow, that's me being a terrible shot. Trying to walk around, center myself a little bit here. Get over where the animals are. Oh. I'm out of bullets. I'm hitting space. It's doing nothing. That's not good. I was unable to shoot any food. Yeah, because I'm a terrible shot. That's why. Wow, let's check my supplies. I don't think I have any bullets left. Yeah, look at that. I have 0 bullets. I should have bought more bullets. That's what I forgot to buy. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue on the trail and see if we can find a... Oh, let's see if we can attempt to trade. 7. Is there anybody to trade with? No one wants to trade with me. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody there. So let's go ahead and continue on the trail. Okay, it's got a fever. That's not a good situation to have. All right, let's keep going. I pass a gravesite. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Usually, I think this is like if you know other people who play the game, you can like see other kids in your class that have died. So let's go ahead and take a look at the gravestone. Here lies A. That's a very clever gravestone. Yay! Must have maybe they ran out of time. Maybe it was like the Castle Arg. All right, so let's go ahead and continue going. I'm at Chimney Rock. I want to look around. No point. 85 miles to the fort. Zoe's got a fever now, so this is not good. Let's continue to the fort, and let's look around. Yes, please. There's that awesome noise. Let's try to buy some supplies. So 9. I need more bullets. Ammunition 7 or 3. How many boxes? Let's get 10 boxes of ammunition. That might be enough. And let's go ahead and leave the store and continue on our trail. Oop, Wash has measles. Oh gosh, this is really not looking well for us. All right, let's keep going. Zoe's got the measles. Well, it is, I guess, highly infectious, and we are sitting all in the same covered wagon. So, yeah, I guess once one person has it, the rest of us will. Let's base. Keep going. Oh, Kayla's got cholera. Oh no, this does not seem like we're going to be ending very well here. Wash has died. Yeah, that's great. And Zoe has died. Excellent. Yes, we'll do space again, see what else is going on. One of the oxen is injured. Oh, that's great. Well, let's see if we can enter and maybe size up the situation. Let's stop to rest. How many days do you want to rest? Let's go ahead and rest a day. And in that time, Kaylee has died. So that's great. Not doing very well. Not doing very well at all. Let's see if we can see ourselves on the map at all. Not seeing myself on the map. All right, let's continue on the trail. Indians help me find food. That's great. Thanks, guys. Mal has a snake bite. Oh, great. I suspect we know where Mal is going. Mal means bad. So you find an abandoned wagon with two. Oh, yay. With some extra ammunition. That's great because I was a terrible shot before. And now Mal has died. How many people am I down to now? This is not good. And there's a space bar for Mal. Yeah, let's his light was a firefly. Yeah, so let's go ahead and say his light was a firefly. And I completely misspelled that, so let's go try it again. His light was a firefly. And I'm good there. All the people in my party have died, and that was it. Yeah, see, it's not a let's say it's a fun game, but it's not a fun time to cross the Oregon Trail. So everybody has died. I think we'll go ahead and stop there. So that was Oregon Trail, and that was definitely a part of my childhood that has just now died. So before I leave, I just want to say thank you to all the people on support me on Patreon. You guys really do make this channel happen. Some of you are supporting me at a higher level, and I definitely wanted to thank you here. So thank you very much. Visit our website at freedos.org. Join us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you.